Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to episode 11 of What's New in CRM 2011. And today we're going to look at security-based forms. You may have a situation where you have information that's on a particular form that you don't want privy to other users. New functionality in 2011 is that you can now assign security roles to a particular form in such a way that only people who have those security roles will be able to see the relevant information. In other words, it's almost like having having two completely different account forms for different people. Now, how do we go about doing this? It's fairly straightforward. In the settings area of CRM, I'm just going to go to customize the system to bring up my list of different entities that I could work with. I'm going to go ahead and pick on accounts as an example, and when I click on accounts, I'm just going to go ahead and click on forms on the left hand side. One assumption that I'm making here is that when you're doing this, you have the necessary security roles. The system customizer or system admin is the two roles, well, one of the two roles that you'll need in order to be able to do this. Okay, as you can see, we already have our main form and our mobile form that's been created here. I'm going to go ahead and select new main form. So in other words, what I want to do is I want to create a new main form. Now, when this screen opens up, it's going to be based on the original main form. So you can see when the system was created, it automatically created a bog standard account form, and by me clicking on new, it's used that account form as a template. Now, as an example here, I'm going to say maybe this main form contains all the sensitive information, so it's assigned to particular people, and I want this one to have less information, so I'm going to take away, let me see what we have here. Maybe I don't want people to know their credit, so I'm going to just go ahead and remove that field. Maybe email address can get removed, account number. You could set this up for any scenario. We could set it up for salespeople, so maybe there's only certain information that salespeople need to see. We could set it up in such a way where you put highly sensitive information on a form and only assign it to people that has a HR security role. There's lots of different scenarios, but in this scenario, I'm actually taking away the sensitive information. Let's get rid of a few of these fields and go ahead as an example, and I'm going to go ahead and remove city. So I've created my new form, and all I'm going to do is click on save as, and I'm going to save this as form for sales as an example, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now you'll notice the moment I click OK, wait for it to load through, then on the right hand side now these three options become available, and one of the options is assign security role. If I was to go ahead and click on assign security role, I can literally go through the list and say who I want to be able to see this. You'll notice that system admin and system customizer was ticked by default because they will be, but for this example I'm going to say sales manager, salesperson, and vice president of sales, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And what it means is that I've created this form and I only want those three people to be able to see it. Exactly like customizations for anything else, I need to go ahead and publish. In other words, publish and make it available for everyone to see. And in this scenario, what it would mean is that when anyone who has a security role logs in, they would see this particular form. And if I just go ahead and save and close, and for everyone else, depending on what I assign for them, they can see that particular form when they log in. And what I did, I created a new form and assigned security roles. Exactly the same scenario if you just want to assign a security role without creating a new form. You can highlight the existing form, click on assign security roles, and you can select the roles that you want to. This is a bad example because this is a default form. This is a bog standard form, so it won't let me amend that particular form. When you're assigning security roles to forms, it will never let you assign a security role or take away security role for these two forms. Why? Because these two are the managed forms that come with the system. So the system, in other words, they're system forms, so the system will never allow you to edit those ones. You must first create a new form and then it will allow you to assign the security roles. Okay, short training lesson, but I believe to be extremely valuable. Thank you for taking part, and I hope you got some use from this. Thank you.